Cross of Mercy in the mid-'80s. Leaders say this serves as a promise in ensuring her legacy continues.
The work is more challenging than ever before, and yet our call to serve remains the same.
This shelter will run as Sister Grace wanted it to be, with love and compassion. We will not allow the bureaucracy of homelessness that hinders the work that needs to be done for our people.
And while Madonna Della Strada relies solely on donations and unpaid volunteers, today they were presented with a $100,000 check from the Presbytery of Genesee Valley to help them get started with this mission. We'll have more details on ways to support the cause on our website, RochesterFirst.com. Reporting in studio, Natalie Kochko, News 8.
All right, Natalie, thank you so much. Coming up right after the break, a look at a job fair that's common in many ways, except for one, its location.
And as we head to break, let's check out this shot from our live Greater Rock Sky Eye, and then have a midweek warm-up. And Eric's back with the forecast in a bit.
News 8, live on WROC and anytime on the Rochester First Streaming app. With Adam Shildak, Teresa Marsenberg, and Chief Meteorologist Eric Snyder. You're watching News 8 at 5.
I just love dancing, so I was always willing to dance through the pain. Since visiting the Good Feet store and wearing the arch support and being pain-free now, my mood and my energy has drastically improved. Once that energy gets into you, don't spend.
Rochester wakes up with the B Morning Coffee Club, 92.5 WBEN.
I'm a big fan of the Costco, right? I took a picture of my cool new scooter with the big knobby tires. She recognized where it was, the REI parking lot.
Next to Costco.
Next to Costco.
It's like showing your best friend your new toy.
I don't know if I appreciate where this is going.
It's the B Morning Coffee Club, live and local, weekday mornings on 92.5 WBEN.
Hello, I'm Ed Northrup from Wonder Window Showers and Baths. I'm here today to talk to you about our Wonderful Warriors project. This year, we're giving away a whole house of windows or a shower free of charge to a deserving veteran. We're accepting nominations starting today all the way through November 15th at WonderWSB.com. We need your help spreading the word so we can honor a local veteran. Thank you from the Wonder team.
Ben Hook Service is your expert in commercial and industrial HVAC, chillers, and refrigeration systems. With years of experience, a dependable staff, and quality work, Ben Hook Service is the right choice for your industrial and commercial needs. Call or visit online today. Always do your homework when looking for a new roof. Proctor Enterprises reminds you that you have choices. It's always a good idea to get 3 quotes and ask informed questions. Do you subcontract your work? How long have you been in the market? Don't overpay for a new roof. Talk to Proctor Enterprises first. You'll work with an experienced family-owned and operated team that has been servicing the Rochester area for years. Don't fall for flashy marketing or be the victim of high-pressure sales. Call Proctor Enterprises, 526-5238. Clue, live on stage. The uproarious new play based on the hit movie and classic game. Murder and blackmail all on the menu when 6 mysterious guests assemble for a dinner party. Was it Mrs. Peacock in the study with the knife? Or perhaps Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench? This fast, furious, and funny whodunit will leave you dying of laughter. Clue, live on stage.
October 21st to the 26th.
News 8, sponsored by Newcomer Funeral Homes.
You're watching News 8 on WROC.
If you had a court date at the Monroe County Hall of Justice this morning or any other business, you could also get information about going to college or applying for a job.
This is one of many career fairs, but this one unique. It's one of the first of its kind to be held in a local courthouse. Anyone over 18 years old looking into colleges or a job could attend. It also brings opportunities to people who may have been handling a situation in court, allowing them to browse careers on their way out.
So we want to say to people who might otherwise come into this building with challenges that you're worthy of opportunity. And that's the message here today. Hopefully, in addition, some will get the message that they could go to Clark Atlanta University or they could become a Monroe County Sheriff's Deputy. How powerful would that be for a person to not only resolve their criminal matter, permanent way as a result of them engaging with one of these professionals.
There are actually 20 different vendors there, from universities to healthcare groups to civil service agencies.
Bringing the resources to the people.
Yeah, you think about it, like, why haven't we been doing that for years? So, all right, Chief Meteorologist Eric Sneidel, bit of a change today, not as dreary out there, some good sun.
Yeah. That was the difference. On my walk this afternoon, I didn't break out in a sweat like I normally do.
Yeah.
Saying too much about myself. Sweater.
I'm not saying anything.
I saw like the summer's one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Just drove right by. Clients.
Did he see you?
You ran faster, surprisingly. Good motivation. Mainly clear skies right now. We'll talk frost potential tonight.
Newsday's weather brought to you by Isaac Heating and Air Conditioning.
If you love TV like we do, CBS Thursday's for you. We root for Georgie Maney's first marriage.
The prayers are being answered, should I?
And have our spirits lifted by ghosts. We're into the lies of Matlock. And love cracking the case with Elspeth.
I didn't see this coming.
New episodes return Thursday. It's TV as it's meant to be. I love TV. He's the best. Western New York knows excellence. We see it every Sunday on the field, rain, shine, or snow. As the proud partner of the Buffalo Bills, Renewal by Anderson delivers that same excellence every day. From materials built for New York winters to championship-level craftsmanship, we always deliver professional-grade performance. Because in Western New York, we don't just play for excellence, we live it. Renewal by Anderson, the proud windows and doors partner of the Buffalo Bills.
Got a lot of work to do on your land? LandPro's got the John Deere compact tractors built to handle it. From planting food plots to moving dirt to mowing acres, these machines are ready for the job. And right now, get 0% financing for 84 months on select models. So it's easier than ever to put a Deere to work on your property. Stop by your local LandPro store to check out the latest John Deere offers or visit us anytime at landproequipment.com.
Boscov's 3-day grand opening is coming to Grease Ridge. Shop apparel and shoes from your favorite brands for men's, women's, and kids. Plus, find home decor, furniture, mattresses, and more. And don't miss our candy counter. Thursday is Charity Day. Get grand opening deals early with your $5 donation to local nonprofits. Friday is Family Fun Day. Join our pumpkin patch treasure hunt for free gifts and photos with Snoopy. And Saturday is our biggest grand opening day ever, complete with fireworks. Shop with the family all 3 days at the all-new Grease Ridge Boscov's.
Having a new deck not only increases the value of your home, but it also creates a valuable space for you and your family and good friends to create great memories for life. When it comes to decks, the Vinyl Outlet is a solid choice. Our decks outlast wood 3 to 1, are virtually maintenance-free, and are all backed by a lifetime warranty. And right now, you can save 60% off the installation. Visit the website or call the number below for your new deck today.
Take out the middleman. Head to Ridgecoin. From the weather team you can trust, here's Chief Meteorologist Eric Sneidel.
It's going to be one of those late afternoons where the sunglasses are a must as that sun lowers on the westward horizon. Anybody facing that way is going to be staring you right in the face. But I doubt the windows are going to be down today. We are stuck in the 50s. No rain, barely any cloud cover at this point. This is smooth sailing here through the better part of the night. 54, same number in Sodus with this very subtle northerly wind flow, all the way up to about 57 in Dansville. But remember, at this hour yesterday, they were cruising along at about 70 degrees. So big change there. It's going to be a much colder night. Clear skies are set to hold tight. In Rochester, wouldn't shock me if we drop down to about 40 degrees, but it will be colder the farther south you go. In fact, a good amount of our counties south of the Thruway actually have a frost advisory here for tonight, and there will be more of that frost around tomorrow night and Friday morning, too. Those are your counties. We have a trio of them in our coverage area here. Lakeside counties, I think you're fine. You know, if you're somebody who's just, you want to have an abundance of caution, you can still cover the plants up here, even in the Rochester area. But many of you are going to be closer to 40 there and feel like a lot of plants will be safe with that. Outside of this, the rest of the Great Lakes are generally quiet right now. So we've got a forecast now for these next few days where not a whole lot is going to happen. With the weather, there's a lot of cool space stuff that we're still getting a chance to see. And I think those two are actually going to sync up nicely because the weather's quiet. You've got a clear sky, hopefully at night, to be able to see some of this stuff. Cold in the morning tomorrow will do almost identical to what we've done today. Think mid-50s, think partly cloudy skies going into tomorrow night, which we're going to come back to with the remainder of Friday gradually clouding up, especially later in the day. I doubt there's going to be much in the way of wet weather with this, but more cloud cover to close out our week. We have not had a Friday in a while that has featured anything but complete sunshine here, so that's a bit of a change of pace. Tomorrow night, NOAA still suggests G2 conditions are expected here. I say expected. We know how this works, and this is going to play out the way it's going to play out, regardless of what those folks think. But at G2, on paper, you might be able to have a show looking low on the horizon into tomorrow night. Through our weekend, changes on the way. Tiny rain chance on Saturday. That's not one that I'm going to be advising you deviate from outdoor plans from. And honestly, if you run into a shower, it's going to be quick. It's going to be light. I don't think it slows anybody down. That will slow you down going into Sunday. That's going to be a cold front that will push on through. We're getting more details on the timing here. The Euro suggests maybe a small rain chance in the morning on Sunday, but the bulk of the wet weather will come with the front arriving later into the afternoon. There could also be some downpours and a few thunder showers in there too. I'm more interested in this. We know the front's going to pass by, but we've been teetering back and forth between, is it just a front with a weak low, or is the low stronger? Is it deeper? That has been the trend today, is toward the latter, a stronger wave of low pressure attached to the cold front. It doesn't change the mechanics of the rain and the rumbles of thunder, but it would change the wind situation. And the Euro is spitting out wind gusts of 30, 40, maybe 45 miles per hour Sunday into Monday. That's not high wind event. I don't think we're talking power outages. But we're having this conversation because we're peak and even past peak in parts of the area here. And if you get 40 to 45 mile an hour wind gusts with that rain, I think a lot of those leaves are coming down, which would effectively end this fall foliage season here. So there's interest in whether that low is a thing or is it just a cold front.
Wow, the end.
Yeah, we hardly knew you would know.
Yeah.
Oh, G2, by the way. I know, right? Great movie. Everyone's too. Yeah, my favorite. I was thinking. Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. With all the structural changes going on over at RBTL, the folks in charge also decided it's time for a new menu. Just in time for a new Broadway season, we'll serve up a preview next.
There's just about everything about the Y that I love, from family programs to individual workouts to summer camp. There's a little bit of something special for everyone.
To be able to bring the kids and have them go to Child Watch while we work out, or it's all going to pool together, or just it allows us to spend that much more time together.
Just knowing that there's somewhere safe and enriching and fun and healthy really makes it feel like a wonderful fit for our families.
Ready for adventure? Drive the Honda 2026 HR-V LX all-wheel drive from Ralph Honda. Style, space, and just $249 a month. Your next adventure is calling at Ralph Honda, getting you there for 3 generations.
When you've been injured, you need an experienced attorney at your side.
Your legal attorney will meet with you for free, and you pay us no legal fees unless we win.
We'll look out for your physical, financial, and personal needs.
Salino Law will bring unmatched firepower to go toe-to-toe against the insurance company.
So you can get back to living your life.
Injured? Call the 8s.
At Sono Bello, just one visit changes everything.
It was instant. I got an amazing flat stomach.
Physically, you can see it. That belly is gone. Sono Bello did that for me. With our micro laser technology, you can permanently remove stubborn fat and transform your body, all in just one visit. Sono Bello has over 50,000 5-star reviews and is America's #1 cosmetic surgery specialist. Call now for your personalized consultation. That's over a $250 value. Free. Call Sono Bello today.
I worked hard to become a judge. I've always known that
that being a great judge takes values, belief in protecting people, and great knowledge of the law. In 1873, Susan B. Anthony was tried in this very courthouse for voting. Now, I serve there as the first woman county court judge. Now I am running for Supreme Court. Imagine that. You and your family deserve a hard-working judge, and I will be that judge.
Here's what's coming up tonight on WROC. No cable, no antenna, no problem. Everything you love about News 8 anytime and on demand on the Rochester First streaming app. See what you're missing. You're watching News 8 on WROC.
RBTL and Palmer's Direct to You Market. They are revamping their partnership with a whole new concessions menu for performances over at the Western Auditorium Theater.
News 8 got to stop by today for a tasting and to learn more about the process of creating the new menu. This is just one of the many updates to the theater as they revamp the facility, including their newly renovated Floriano room. Some food items include sweets like cakes, cookies, and muffins. They have sandwiches, charcuterie boards, and more.
If you walk through this facility, you'll see some absolutely great meeting areas. And the whole idea is people will have an opportunity to come before show, at intermission, and even after show to enjoy the beautiful facility, but at the same time also have something sweet, something more substantial like a sandwich, or whatever they would like to have. And it's going to be affordable.
A lot of great experiences start with food. So their folks began working really hard to create a product lineup that works both in the theater setting, but also would please people when they came to our concessions. And the upgrade is going to be dramatic. In the past, we used to do things like cheese and pepperoni and some candy and cookies. Now the range is going to be so extensive.
I love the expanded offerings, sweet and savory, something substantial. The menu will change throughout the seasons. RBTL's 2025-2026 season officially begins next week with Clue live on stage. Visit rbtl.org.
Coming up on News 8 at 5:30, how the increasing energy demand is being addressed and tried to statewide and around here. Stay with us.
I spent 30 years on the bench, and I know what makes a great judge. And I know after that 20 years, the best judges know the law, but they also know and care about people. That's why I support Mallory Wilson for Family Court, and I'm voting for Mallory as well. I need judges who care about children and family, and judges that will be fair, firm, and compassionate. I'm Mallory Wilson. Family Court should be a court of hope for children and families. With your vote, I will work hard every day to make sure it is.
Tonight, a News Nation Town Hall event live from the Kennedy Center. Chris Cuomo, Bill O'Reilly, Stephen A. Smith. 3 unique perspectives, 1 stage.
A News Nation primetime town hall event. Join us and have your say as we take questions from a live audience tackling the issues we face as a nation.
Cuomo, live from the Kennedy Center. The News Nation Town Hall. Tonight, 8/7 Central on News Nation.
Ready to start a career with high income potential? If you're a self-starter and highly motivated, Stellar Roofing has a position for you. We're hiring for in-field lead generation specialists for the greater Rochester area. This opportunity comes with uncapped commissions with significant growth potential. Be a part of New York State's fastest growing home exterior company, Stellar Roofing. Scan the QR code and apply today.
Great Scott! Get ready to rewind for the Rochester Hearing and Speech Center's ultimate 80s party.
Yeah, break out those leg warmers and relive tunes with live music from 80s cover band The Breakfast Club.
Hang with the Buzz's Scott Spezzano and Sandy Waters, DJ Michael Mendoza, and celebrity auctioneer Joe LaMonaco.
Enjoy the auctions, food, and drinks. Go back in time with the DeLorean Time Machine.
Saturday, November 15th at Eagle Vale Golf Club. Get your tickets at rhsc.org.
Just when you question the worth of your old vehicle, the managers at Relentless surprise you with thousands more for your trade-in. Right now during the Drive All event, lease a new Ram 1500 for just $339 a month, or drive it with no money down, only at Marina Ram.
2 minutes. This rideshare driver
West Henrietta Road.
Now, your forecast first.
Sponsored by the Lions National Bank.
In a pattern that has featured a fair amount of quiet around here for the last few weeks, we only got a couple more days of quiet. Things becoming more active into our weekend. We've got rain, a cold front, and some frosty nights ahead. We'll break it all down. Coming up.
Live from the WROC studios, this is News 8 at 5:30.
Welcome back, everyone. A push to revive a previously vetoed bill in relation to how utility rates increases are decided. AARP calling on Governor Kathy Hochul to sign legislation that they say will help level the playing field.
Capitol correspondent Jamie DeLine takes a look at the help they're seeking as winter approaches.
New Yorkers saw an increase in their utility bills after a rate hike approved by the Public Service Commission went into effect last month.
By law, the Public Service Commission and its staff must look out for the profitability of utilities as well as ensure that rates are fair. That creates an inherent tension. To address this conflict, many states have established independent offices to just represent ratepayers.
Russ Havens, general counsel for NYPERG, along with members of AARP, want New York to do the same. At the Capitol, they called on Governor Hochul to sign legislation that would create the state office of the Utility Consumer Advocate. They believe the new office would stand up for consumers during the process that determines rate hikes.
And there's only a few consumer groups. ARP's at the table sometimes, NYPERG's at the table, the Public Utility Law Project's at the table, but it's really run by the big utilities and the big industrial users. And we think it's unfair. It's an uneven playing field.
We reached out to the Public Service Commission, but they do not comment on pending legislation. In a statement, Central Hudson Center Park, quote, adding an additional government entity that duplicates the services provided by existing agencies would come at an additional cost to either taxpayers or ratepayers with no clear indication of the benefits that will be provided. While the bill has been vetoed before, advocates are hoping Hochul will sign it. They delivered 4,000 letters in support to the executive chamber. In the interim, there are other means of help when it comes to covering costs. National Grid sharing details on one of the ways to do that.
For our most vulnerable customers, that includes taking advantage of funding through the federal government through the Home Energy Assistance Program, typically known as HEAP. National Grid customers who are eligible for HEAP also qualify for additional discounts and services through our Energy Affordability Program and other billing and payment options.
We reached out to National Grid for a comment on the bill, but have not yet gotten a response. In Albany, I'm Jamie DeLine.
In addition to those concerns, many in our area are